NotebookLM turned a 47-page research report into a podcast I listened to on my drive. Free. In under 3 minutes. And that's the feature everyone talks about, but it's not even close to the most useful thing this tool does. Here's the truth. Most people open NotebookLM, generate one audio overview, say neat, and close the tab. They're using maybe 10% of it. By the end of this video, you'll have a system, research, study, content creation, even a personal knowledge base that answers questions about your own life. And the third use case, the one I run daily, has quietly replaced 3 other apps I used to pay for. Quick rehook before we start. NotebookLM doesn't hallucinate the way ChatGPT does. Every answer it gives is grounded in the sources you upload, and it cites the exact line. That's the whole game. This is AI that only knows what you tell it, which makes it trustworthy in a way general chatbots aren't. Let's get into it. Start here. Go to notebooklm.google.com. Sign in with a Google account. Click New Notebook. Now you feed it sources. And this is where people undersell it. You can drop in PDFs, Google Docs, Google Slides, raw pasted text, a website URL, a YouTube video link, even audio files. Up to 50 sources per notebook, and each source can be enormous. We're talking hundreds of thousands of words total. Here's use case 1, research synthesis. Say you're evaluating a market. You grab 5 industry reports, 3 competitor websites, and 2 YouTube interviews with founders in the space. Paste the YouTube URLs directly. NotebookLM pulls the transcript automatically. Now in the chat box you type, compare how these 3 competitors position pricing, and list every claim backed by data. It answers in seconds, and next to every sentence is a little numbered citation. Click it, and it jumps to the exact passage and the exact source. No more "where did I read that?" A competitive analysis that used to eat your whole afternoon now takes about 15 minutes. Use case 2, studying, and this is for students and anyone learning a hard skill. Upload your textbook chapters, lecture notes, and slides. Then use the studio panel. NotebookLM will generate a study guide, an FAQ, a briefing document, and a timeline automatically from your material. The study guide gives you short answer questions and a glossary. But here's the move nobody mentions. After it generates the guide, go back to chat and type, "Quiz me on chapter 4, one question at a time, and tell me if I'm wrong." Now you've got an interactive tutor that only teaches from your actual course, so it can't feed you off-topic nonsense. People are cutting study time in half with this. Now use case 3, the one I actually run daily. I built a personal knowledge base. Every meeting transcript, every important email, my project docs, my notes, all dumped into one notebook. When my brain blanks on, "What did we decide about the Q3 launch?" I just ask. It pulls the exact line from the exact meeting with the date. It's like having perfect recall of everything you've ever written down. I keep a separate notebook per client. Before any call, I ask it, "Summarize every open item with this client and what I promised last time." 30 seconds. I walk in looking like I have a photographic memory. That's the unfair advantage. Let me show you the content angle, because this is where you make money. Say you're a creator or a freelancer writing for clients. Take a single long-form source, a webinar, a book chapter, a detailed interview. Drop it in. Then prompt. Pull 10 quotable insights and turn each into a LinkedIn post in a direct, punchy voice. Because it's grounded in real source material, you get specific, credible posts instead of generic AI mush. One 90-minute webinar becomes 2 weeks of content in about 10 minutes. Freelancers are charging real money for exactly this workflow. Now the audio overview, the famous one. Click Audio Overview. In the studio panel, hit Generate, and 2 AI hosts have a full conversation about your sources. But here's what changed everything. You can customize it. Click the 3 dots before generating, and there's a Customize box. Type instructions like "Focus only on the financial section," or "Explain this for a complete beginner," or "Spend the whole episode on the risks." Now it's not a generic summary. It's a custom briefing built to your exact needs. And recently they added interactive mode. You can hit Join and actually interrupt the host to ask questions mid-episode. Turn your dense, boring report into a podcast you can question while you walk. That's how you make information stick. A few power moves most people miss. 1. Notebook Guide. There's a button that suggests questions based on your sources. If you're staring at material you don't fully understand yet, this tells you what you should even be asking. Great for stepping into a new field fast. 2. Saving responses as notes. When NotebookLM gives you a great answer, save it as a note. Then, and this is the trick, you can convert your saved notes into a new source. So your own synthesized thinking becomes searchable material the AI builds on. You're compounding knowledge. 3. Source-grounded means you can verify fast. When you're dealing with legal documents, contracts, or financial statements, this matters. Upload the contract. Ask, what are my obligations and the exact penalties for missing them? And every answer points to the clause. You're not trusting a black box. You're checking its work in one click. Now let's talk limits, because honesty matters. NotebookLM only knows your sources. It won't pull outside facts unless you allow it. And even then I keep it grounded. The audio overviews are English first, though more languages are rolling out. And it's not a coding tool or an autonomous agent. It's a thinking and research layer. Use it for what it's great at and don't force it. Here's how to start today. Pick one messy area of your life or work, a project, a course, a client, a topic you're researching. Make one notebook. Dump everything related into it. Then ask it 3 questions you've been too lazy to look up. That single session will show you exactly why this tool is different. If this saved you time, subscribe. I find the tools that actually move the needle so you don't waste weekends testing junk. Your one next step. Go build that first notebook before you forget. 5 minutes, 10 sources, 3 questions. And tomorrow, I'm showing you how to chain NotebookLM into an automated research agent that updates itself every morning. So your knowledge base builds while you sleep. You won't want to miss that one. See you then.